Happy Monday. Hope you guys are well. So we're going to start once again standing, relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Your feet are hip width apart, and we're going to do our roll down. Trust you well and had a good Mother's Day. If you're a lady on the other end. Right, here we go. Let's have a breath in through our nose. Let's put our chin on our chest and let's slowly roll down. Keeping your abs nice and tight, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, floppy arms. Holding it at your lowest point, breathe in, and then slowly come up, straightening up your back, one vertebra at a time until you're up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Let's breathe in, let's put our chin on our chest and roll down slowly. Just relaxing your arms, relaxing your shoulders, holding it here, tummy's right in, and slowly come up, straightening up your back. One vertebra at a time. We're going to do two more. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings, floppy arms. Hold it here. Breathing in and slowly straighten up. Our last one. Let's breathe in. Nod your chin to your chest and let's roll down. If the wind should blow, it'll take your arms with. Keep your chin on your chest and let's slowly straighten up your back. This next one, we're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse. So let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest and let's roll down. Floppy arms, abs in. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings that's behind your legs and little pulses and down. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, holding it here, breathing in, chin on your chest, make sure that it's there until you're up nice and tall. Shoulders back and down, and relax. I'm just going to turn to the side. We're going to do our roll down, and as we come up from this roll down, I want you to make your back into a table, a flat back. Right, so if you've got a mirror, if you've got something that you can see your posture, your alignment, try and get your back as flat as possible and your legs, try and keep them as straight. No bent knees if you can help it, try and keep your knees locked. So let's go down, let's breathe in, a normal roll down, chin on your chest and let's roll down. So floppy arms, hold it here. Now as we come up, I want you to straighten up your back. So nice flat back, basically bums out, flat back. Right. Hands are together, neck in line with spine. We're going to take our one hand, let's breathe in, and we're going to take it up to the ceiling, but I want you to keep your eyes on your fingertips and all the way up. Holding it here, breathe in, and slowly come down. Let's breathe in, and the other arm. Try and keep your legs locked, stretching into those hamstrings, into your glutes, and slowly come down. Just keep checking that your back is nice and flat, you don't have a curved spine. Breathe in and all the way up. Holding it here, breathe in and let's return. Keep your eyes on your fingertips. Let's breathe in and exhale. Holding it here, breathe in and return. We're going to do one more each way. Let's breathe in and out. Holding it here. And our last one. And let's return. Let's relax our shoulders, relax your back, chin on your chest, and let's come up in our roll up. Let's breathe in and slowly straighten up your back. One vertebra at a time until we're up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You should feel that your hamstrings are stretched. Right, and your shoulders. Let's take our arms up towards the ceiling. Nice straight arms. Let's breathe in and exhale and down. Let's breathe in and out. We're going to do two more. And out. And our last one. Relaxing your shoulders. Now as we lift, we're going to lift our heels. So warming up our calves, our ankles. So we're going to lift. Breathe in and down. Let's breathe in let's lift up and hold our lift. So let's hold it here, breathing in, inhale. Now let's breathe in, heels down and arms down. Excellent. Let's take our arms up halfway. We're going to open up our arms. So let's breathe in and out. Take your arms slightly back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Put shoulders down and relaxed. Let's breathe in. Right, with this next one, let's take our shoulders back, our arms back, shoulder blades squeeze together and hold it here. Right, now we're going to do little pulses to the back. Let's breathe in and push back. Nice straight arms. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here and arms down. Excellent. Arms at your side. Heels together, toes apart. Right, just arms up and around to your side. Let's breathe in and out. Let's breathe in. 2 more with nice straight arms. Standing up nice and tall, you should feel that your glutes are activated. Your abs should be nice and tight in. Right, with the next 4, we're going to lift up, lifting our heels up, warming up our calves, our ankles, breathing in and out. Let's breathe in. 2 more. And our last one, let's lift up and hold our lift, holding it here. Our last one, let's breathe in, hands down, heels down, and we're going to put our feet back facing forward. Interlacing, not interlacing, tapping your fingertips together. We want your elbows up, shoulder height. Check that your feet are hip width apart. We're going to go into rotation, so let's breathe in and let's go over to the one side. Look behind that shoulder, breathe in and back to center. Let's breathe in, over to the other side. If you can, look behind that shoulder and return. Let's breathe in and over. Holding it here and back. Give it a hold. Right, now let's go over to the one side and we're going to hold it there. Hold it here and little pulses to the back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, back to center. Let's go over to the other side. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. And go back to center, interlacing your fingers behind your neck into your cervical nod. Let's breathe in and nod your chin to your chest, looking at your toes. Breathe in and up at the ceiling. Hold it here, looking down at the floor. And now up at the ceiling. Our last one, looking down at the floor. And up at the ceiling for the last time. Right, back to a natural neck. We're going to go over to the side. Working from our waist only, not from your hips. You don't want your hips to move. So your body is just moving from your external obliques and over. One more each way. And our last one. All right, let's go over to the one side and over, holding it here. And tiny little pulses and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breath in, back up, over to the other side. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And hold it here. And up to a natural neck and relax your arms. Excellent. We're going to go into leg circles or hip circles as we call them. We're going to take one leg forward and you're going to make a nice circle for me. So we're going to breathe in and you're going to make a circle, taking that leg behind and bringing it back forward. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. We're going to stick with the one side first and then we'll move over to the other leg. All right, so keep this planted there, the leg that you're on. All your weight is distributed with that foot and taking the other leg forward. So let's take a breath in, abs tight, and exhale, nice big circle. If you're really battling with your balance, you can make your circle a little bit smaller. in and exhale round. And exhale. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. And our last one. And round. Excellent. Let's go to the other leg. Up nice and tall. All your weight distributed onto your planted leg. Let's take a breath in and nice big circle. In and round. We've got 4 to go. We're going to do 2 more. And our last one. And round. Excellent. Should feel a little bit warmer in your hips. Right, we're going to do knee lifts, which incorporates balance as well. We want to bring our knee up in line with our hip, so we're going to inhale, and on exhale you're going to lift. You want your knee in line with your hip. You're going to give me a breath in to hold, and then down, keeping those abs tight, up nice and tall. You want to keep your planted leg locked. You don't want to bend it. Right, here we go. We're alternating for now, so breath in and exhale to lift. Hold that lift, and down. So the balance comes on the hold. Exhale to lift. Hold that balance position and down. 4 more. Holding it here and down. 1 more each way. And down. And our last one. Hold it here. Right, now we're going to focus on the one leg. So let's give a breath in. Exhale to lift and hold our lift. Knee in line with hip. Right, let's hold it here. You can flex your foot. Let's breathe in and little pulses lift. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and let's take our heel down to the floor and lift. Try not to touch the floor. You're aiming your heel to the floor, but try not to touch it unless you're losing your balance. 4 more. Right, we're going to add 1 more move to this. So we're going to take it down, inhale, and we're going to give it a pulse. Breath in, and in, and in. We've got 4 to go, and in, 2 more, in, and our last one, and down we go. Excellent, let's go to the other side. So how are your hip flexors feeling? How's your planted leg? Let's breathe in and exhale and lift. Hold that knee lift. Right, let's breathe in and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down. Let's breathe in. This is our last one. So let's take it down and a pulse lift. Breathe in and breathe in. In. We've got 4 to go. And 2 more. In, and our last one. Take it down and feet back, facing forward. Excellent. So we're going to take a little break from our hip flexors and quads and go to our opposing muscle, which is our hamstring. So we're going to stand at the end of our mat. Right, it's a bit tricky this one. We're going to have our feet facing forward. We're going to go into a roll down. So if you just want to watch me first, we're going to inhale and we're going to go into a roll down. We're going to do a little hamstring walk, and you're going to walk with your hands and your feet. So you don't want to bend your knees. So the key here, if you've got a pair of shoes, if you can't reach the floor, if you've got a pair of shoes, or in my case, a little bottle and a tissue, you can use those as hand extensions and you'll walk. But you don't want to bend your knees, you want to feel it in your hamstrings. So we're going to do a hamstring walk from one side of our mat to the other side. Okay, so let's start at the one end and walk there and back. Alright, so let's go into our roll down. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest, and here we go. Right, and just keep your chin on your chest and let's walk forward. Can you give me a little turn when you get to the other end of your mat? And let's walk back. Keeping those legs straight. It's a little bit like a penguin walk, same hand, same leg. And hold it here, chin on chest, and let's roll up. Did you feel those hamstrings? Right, we are going to do it again, but let's go back to working our outer thigh back to balance. I want your hips to stay forward. Once again, it's balance. So we're going to inhale and exhale to lift. Your foot is flexed. All your weight is on your planted leg. Right, you don't want to bend that knee. You don't want to lean over to the side. So try and keep your body in a perfectly straight line. Right. Shoulders relaxed. Arms relaxed at your side. Or holding onto something. Right. Let's breathe in and exhale, lift. Holding it here. And down. Now we're going to go over to the other side. We're alternating. Exhale, lift. Breathing into hold. And down. Inhale. Holding it here. Breath in. And down. Hold it here. Right, we're going to do 4 more. Breathing into hold. Here. We're going to go 1 more each way. Holding it here. And our last one to lift. Hold it here. And down. Let's go to the one side. Exhale, lift and hold it there. Don't be turning out to the side. Hips facing forward. You can even point your toes inwards. Your foot is flexed. Let's breathe in and little pulses. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. We're going to go down and up without touching the floor. So it's inhale. 3 to go. 2. Our last one lift. Now we're going to go down and pulse, pulse, lift. So let's breathe in and controlled. And inhale. We've got 4 to go. 2 more. And our last one. And down. How does your planted leg feel? Right, let's go to the other side. So let's breathe in and exhale and lift. Holding it here. Foot is flexed. Relax your shoulders, but your abs are tight. Little pulses lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's go down and up. We've got 4 to go. Right, let's add our pulse, pulse lift. So nice control, inhale and down, down. We've got 4 to go and in. Just 2 more. And our last one. And down we go. Should feel really nice and warm. We're going to do our little hamstring walks again. So let's go to the end of our mat. Alright, going into our roll down first. And then trying to keep those knees locked and reaching the floor, even if you have to have your hand extension. So let's breathe in Nod your chin to your chest and let's roll down. Right, here we go. Keep your chin on your chest. Same hand, same leg. Try not to bend those knees, keep those legs locked. Let's do a little turn. Not a tumble turn. Right, when you're at the end of your mat, chin on your chest and let's roll up slowly. Excellent. Well done. Right, we're doing squats today. So I want our feet wider than our hips. The squat today is taking our glutes right back, not going straight down, but we don't want our knees over our toes. Right, for 8, then we'll hold and then we'll pulse. So here we go, pushing those glutes right back. Breathe in, your legs should be nice and warm. You push right back as you come up, squeezing your glutes. Take a breath in and breathe out. 4 to go. 3, 2, and let's hold it down. Hold it here. Just watch that those knees are not over your toes. To check that, you should be able to lift your toes. You don't have to keep them lifted. That's just a way of checking. And little pulses and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in and let's come up. Excellent. So we're going to add our knee lifts into our squat today. So we're going to squat, knee lift, squat, knee lift. So if I can just show it to you this way. Right, so we're going to squat back. So we're going to breathe in and knee lift. Breathe in and right. We're going to do 8 of those. Then I'm going to change in modification. Are we good to go? Right, here we go. Let's breathe in. Nice slow control. We've got 4 to go. One more each way. Right. Our next one, we're going to do a double pulse squat. Pulse, pulse, knee lift. Squat, squat, knee lift. So still alternating, but your squat is a pulse, pulse. Are we good to go? In, 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 in. 4 to go. In, 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 in. 2 more. And our last one. And excellent. Right, this time, how are you feeling? This time, we're going to do 1 squat, inhale, and as we come up, we're going to do a pulse, pulse, knee lift. So we've changed our pulse to our knee lift. You've got to have your balance here because you're not just lifting your knee and coming straight down again. You've got to hold it there for 1 extra pulse. Still alternating. Are we good to go? Here we go. Let's breathe in and woo, in and in. 4 to go. In, 2 more. In, and our last one. And well done. Right, we still got to do our leg extensions out to the side. So let's give our legs a break. We're going to go into tricep pulses. Right, so we want our feet facing forward, hip width apart. 100 pulses. Neck in line with your spine, and we're going to lift our arms up. It's not a hand exercise. We're working right from our shoulder. 5 out breaths, 5 in breaths, 100. Right, and here we go. Let's take a breath in to prepare, abs tight, and breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and going to go to our leg extensions. So we're going to squat, take one leg out. Squat, take one leg out. Right, are we good to go? You're still strong? And breathe in and breathe in. You don't want to lean over to the side. Let's breathe in. We're doing 4 more. 2 more. And excellent. Right, so you know the drill. We're going to do a pulse, pulse, lift. So pulse, pulse, squat, and then lift that leg. So you need some control here. And here we go. In, 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 in. Two more. And our last one. And we did it. Our last one before we go to the floor, we're going to do 1 squat and a nice control pulse, pulse lift. Are you warm? Right, here we go. Last one. And breathe in, control, balance, and in. And in. Four to go. In. 2 more. And our last one. Excellent. We're done. We're going to go to our mat. We're going to be in a seated position. We're going to do our spine stretch forward and then our half roll back, and then we'll take it from there. Have something to drink if you need to. Right, for our spine stretch forward, we want our legs to be mat width apart, feet are flexed. Right, you want a perfectly straight spine. As though someone's pulling and stretching you right up to the ceiling. If you know that your hamstrings are tight, you can bend your knees slightly. If not, nice straight legs, feet flexed. Right, into our spine stretch forward. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest. Now we're going to curve our spine into a C shape, fingertips to the floor, lengthen forward, and slowly straighten up your back. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest. Fingertips to the floor, lengthen forward, and slowly straighten up. Let's breathe in, chin out, chest. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. You're opening up your spine, getting a beautiful spine stretch. We're going to do 2 more. Chin on your chest, curving your spine, pulling in your abs. And our last one. Let's stretch forward and hold that stretch forward. So we're going to lengthen here and hold that stretch. Feet flexed. Try and keep those legs straight if you can, and little pulses. Push forward as your nose is aimed at your belly button. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, and straighten up your back. Excellent. We're going to do our half roll back. So we want our feet flat on the floor. Right, same thing. Your feet and your knees are hip width apart. Your spine is up nice and straight, as though someone is really pulling you up on your sit bones. From a perfectly straight spine, let's curve backwards. Let's breathe in, chin on your chest. Hold that control, pull in your abs, and let's lift up. Let's breathe in, keep your feet flat on the floor. Don't open your knees as you go back. 2 more. Holding it here, breathe in. 2 more. Holding it here, breathe in. And our last one. Chin on your chest, keep your back curved, holding it here. Pulling in your abs. Now little pulses lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in and straighten up your back. Excellent. Right, I want us to sit at the end of our mat. We're going to go all the way back. So if you really struggle to get up, then rather stick to your half roll back. So we're going to roll all the way back with our knees up. So same thing. We're just going to control. One vertebra stays on the, one vertebra at a time is put onto the mat and then peels off. You don't hit the floor with a flat back. Are we good to go? Right. Let's roll back. Breathing in, lift and chin on your chest until you're up nice and straight. Curve your spine. Breathing in, lift and breathe out. We're going to do 3 more. Breathing in, lift and 2 to go. And our last one. Excellent. We're going to have straight legs. Right, so with a roll back, we want to stretch forward. So we want to aim your nose at your knees, chin on your chest. We're going to breathe in. You've got a lot further to control, a lot more spine to control. Breathing in, lift and breathe out. Right, so we're taking it up a little bit further. If it's too difficult, go back with your knees up, or even still stay with your half roll back. We're going to do 5 of these. Right, so legs are hip width apart. Let's stretch forward, nose aimed at your knees. Let's breathe in, chin on your chest. Control, use your ab strength. One vertebra touches the mat. Breathe in, lift and stretching forward. Nice control. You don't want to stay down too long whilst you lose your momentum to get up. So literally as your arms tap the floor, breathe in, lift and breathe out. 2 to go. You can push those heels right out. And our last one. Stretching into those hamstrings as well. Breathing in, lift and excellent. Right, we're going to lie back down and we're going to go into a chest lift. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different position for our abs, but I will give you an alternative. So we're going to have our knees up in a crook position into our chest lift, and then we'll go into our modification. So interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Alright, keep your elbows wide open. Check that your feet and your knees are hip width apart. And here we go. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Holding it here, breathe in and down. Inhale and exhale to lift. Hold it here and down. We're doing 4 slow, so 2 to go. Hold it here. And our last one. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Keep those elbows open, chin on your chest. We're doing movement on breath. So inhale, exhale, lift. Breathing in. 4 to go. Two more. And our last one, let's lift up and hold our lift. The elbows open, pull in those abs and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, head down and relax. Excellent. Right, so we're going to change it up and we're going to go into our modification. For those of you who've done my classes before, I call it the beach position because it looks like we're on the beach looking at the sea. So we're going to be on our elbows. We don't want to slouch into the position like we would do at the beach. We want our abs to be nice and tight, and we're going to just lift one leg up and down. We're not going to stay here for long for your neck. So we're just going to do one exercise, go back down to the floor and come up. If you really struggle, you are more than welcome to do the same exercise lying on the floor, just coming up into a chest lift and holding your chest lift up. So let's alternate. So let's lift up, breath in and down, other leg. So breathing in. You want to hold those abs really tight. It's an ab exercise. So pulling in your core and down. 4 to go. 4. Give me a breath in. And our last one. Holding those abs really tight, supporting your back. The same leg now for 4, 3. For now, quite simple and easy. Just relax your neck and shoulders. Other side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the one leg up, holding it here. Give me a leg extension and back. Just 2 more. Last one. Other leg. And extend. 4. Keep those knees in line with each other. 3. Abs really tight. 2. And 1. And down. Excellent. Right, we're going to lie back down again. We're going to do the same thing. As we come up into our chest lift, exhale, lift. Hold that lift. And down. Inhale. And exhale. Holding it here. 2 more slow ones. Hold it here. And our last one. Hold it. Right, movement on breath. A little bit slower. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 2 more. And our last one. Now we're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale, lift, and hold that lift. So we're in a tabletop just with our one leg and little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lift. Extend for 4, 3, 2. Our last one. Hold it here and down. Other side. Inhale and exhale to lift. Hold your tabletop and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Extend that leg and extend. Bring in. Extend. 2 more. And our last one. Hold that tabletop and down we go. Excellent. How's your neck feeling? Right, what I'd like us to do is to go up into a tabletop position while we're in our lying on our back. Right, if you can't be in tabletop, you are more than welcome to. Every time we come up, you're going to just lift one leg up at a time. So you'll never have both legs up at the same time, always alternating one different leg. Or if you can manage both legs in tabletop, knee in line with hip, and you don't drop those heels. And here we go. Let's breathe in, exhale, lift. Hold it here and down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold it. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale to lift. Hold it here. And our last one. Right, here we go. Movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. Just 2 to go. And our last one, let's lift up and hold our chest lift. Elbows stay open. You're in your tabletop still, and little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breath in. Head down first and legs down. Excellent. We're going to come back up into our beach position. And this time we're going to start up in our tabletop. So let's go back into our beach position. Right. So once again, if you can't have both legs up at the same time, you're just going to repeat what we did just now by lifting one leg up at a time. You're going to keep it at the lower level. Right, so if you can, we're going to start in that tabletop position. Right, one leg at a time. So here we go. Let's breathe in. Keeping those abs really tight to support your lower back. If your neck gets sore or your lower back, you are more than welcome to go onto the floor and do the same thing. You're in a chest lift, you hold your chest lift and you drop one heel. If not, we're in our beach position. And our last one. Holding our tabletop beach position and tap for 4. In. Hold those abs really tight. Right, other side for 4. 4, 3, 2. Right, hold our tabletop. Extend one leg and return. Extend. Right, we're going to go to the other side and extend. 2 more. And our last one. Hold it here, legs down, and let's slide back. Excellent. We're going to go up into our tabletop. We're going to do our single straight leg. Right, let's put our hands by our knees. Right, let's come up into our chest lift. If you can't do a single straight leg with both legs up in tabletop, you will interlace your fingers, come up. You'll just give me a leg extension, put it back, leg extension, and put it back. Right, with our single straight leg, we bring our knee to our chest. So let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Breathe in, extend one leg, bring the other knee into our chest. Back to center and extend. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 2 more. And our last one. Hold it back at tabletop and down we go. Excellent. We're going to go come up into our beach position. Single straight leg from here. Right, alternating. Right, onto your elbows. Don't slouch into it. Up nice and tall, abs tight, into tabletop. Right, here we go. Let's breathe in and return. Alternating. So with this one, your knee doesn't move. You're just extending the one leg, keeping the other leg up in your tabletop. One more each way. And our last one. Hold it here and down we go. Excellent. Right, we're going to do our double straight leg. Stretch. Right, but just the legs. So let's come up into tabletop. Interlacing your fingers. Let's come up into our chest lift. Let's breathe in and exhale. We're going to extend both legs out to 45 degrees. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to return it. If it's too difficult, please stick with your single straight leg. If you can't, hold both legs up in tabletop or do your single straight leg like we just did in our tabletop position. Okay, so we're progressing, getting a little bit more challenging as we go. So let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Right, let's extend both legs. Don't worry about your feet for now, we'll do that just now. So as we inhale, we extend. Abs, you're pulling them in, supporting your lower back. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. Take a break. Excellent. This next time we're going to focus on our feet. So we want our heels together and our toes apart with this one. Right, so let's focus and concentrate on that same exercise. And here we go. Let's come up into a chest lift. Breathe in, exhale, lift. And here we go. Let's breathe in and return. So Pilates position. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 45 degrees. 3, 2, and our last one. And head down and legs down. Excellent. So we're going to come up into our beach position. Right, with our beach position, we're going to do double straight leg stretch as well. We're not going to have our feet in our Pilates, just 2 legs extended, feet together. If it's too difficult, do single straight leg up in our beach position. So in beach, in tabletop. Right, so both legs, abs tight. We're going to extend and bring in. Once again, if your neck is tired, your lower back's taking strain, then please lie back down on the floor and repeat what we just did. Right, here we go. In tabletop, abs tight, and here we go. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. Hold your tabletop, feet down, and we're going to lie back down. Excellent. Right, every time we come up into a chest lift, we're going to lift one leg up at a time. Now let's support our neck. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. Hold that lift and down. Inhale. Holding it here. Let's breathe in. Hold it here. And hold it. Right movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. Last one. We're going to lift the one leg up. So lift up. We're going to flex your foot so that your foot is parallel to the ceiling. Let's breathe in. Keep your leg where it is and chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lift. Now bring your knee towards your nose and keep your glutes on the floor. Just pulsing forward. 2, 1. Hold that chest lift. Take your heel down. Point your toes, lift. Heel down. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg down. Hold your elbows open so your leg is hip height. Little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lift pulse. Little leg lifts. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift your leg right up, leg down, and head down. Excellent. Right, we're going to go to the other side. Let's breathe in and lift that leg. Hold your chest lift. You can flex your foot so it's parallel to the ceiling. Little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's pulse your knee to your nose. It's a bit of a hamstring stretch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's take our heel down. Point your toes, lift. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. And hold that heel down. Your leg is hip height. Little chest lift pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lift, little leg lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Lift that leg right up, head down, and leg down. How are your abs feeling? How are your quads feeling? Because they're also doing some work. All right, we're going to come up into a beach position, and we're going to repeat that one as well. So once again, if it's too difficult in beach position with your neck, lower back, repeat what we just did. Okay, right, with us though, let's go into our beach position. Right, let's lift one leg. Let's breathe in and down. Nice and easy for now. Nice straight legs. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. Right, let's take the one leg up and let's hold it here, flexing your foot. Hold it here and pulse your knee towards your nose. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's take your heel down, point your toes, lift. Holding those abs nice and tight. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Let's take that leg down, hold it to hip height. And little leg lifts. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Point your toes, lift, and down. Go not so bad. And the other side, let's lift, flexing your foot. Right, let's pulse your knee to your nose. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Right heel down. Point your toes, lift. Hold those abs really tight. 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Leg in line with your hip. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift your leg. And down we go. Excellent. We're going to lie down. Right, we worked out to thigh earlier when we did our squats, leg out to the side. We're going to now work the inner thigh. So we're going to take our legs up to the ceiling. If you can't have your legs up to the ceiling, you can have your feet and knees glued, relaxing your arms at your side, and you can just open and close your knees. This is the safe option. If not, longer lever, take your legs up. We're going to take those legs all the way down. We're going to breathe in and exhale and lift. Just relax your neck and shoulders, and here we go. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. 4 to go. 4, 3, and hold those legs open. We're going to flex and point our toes. Flex and point. Right, roll your ankles one way. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Flex your feet and little pulses down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift your legs up and bring them into your chest. Excellent. We're going to do that in our beach position. So once again, if you can't be in beach, you're going to repeat what we just did with our inner thigh. So in our beach position, to get into that position, we want to have our toes together, knees are apart. Opening one leg and bring it back. Opening the other. So breathing in, abs tight, we're not slouching. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and our last one. We're just going to do 4 with the one leg, so same leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side for 4, 4, 3. How are we feeling? 2. Now we're going to do both legs together, and 8, 7. How are those inner thighs feeling? We've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold those legs open. We're going to flex those feet, toes facing the floor, and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Point those toes, bring those feet together, and feet on the floor. Do you feel stretched? Excellent. Right, we need to go onto our tummies. Well done, guys. Hope those abs are worked. Right, and quads at the same time. We're doing the cobra today for our lower back. So onto our tummies. With the cobra, our legs don't do anything. They stay on the floor, relaxed, hip width apart. Our arms are relaxed at our side. Right, you pretend that you've got a marble just in front of your nose. So with the cobra, you are lifting up, using your abs and your lower back. We breathe in, we push that marble away with our nose, and we continue to lift up. It's only your head that lifts. Breathe in, and you come down the same way that you came up. Right, so you're not lifting yourself with your arms. Your arms are relaxed at your side. They're not doing anything. They're just an accessory. This is just the position that they're in. Right, you're lifting up, sternum height, But have your glutes tight, abs tight. Try and pull your abs off the mat. Let's breathe in. And as we exhale, push that marble away and lift. Holding it here, breathe in. And let's return. Let's breathe in. Let's push that marble away. Hold it. My arms are relaxed at my side. Breathe in and down. Feet are on the floor. Let's breathe in. Abs tight, glutes tight. Holding it here. Breathe in and down. 5 to go. Let's breathe in. Push that marble away. Holding it here. Breathe in and down. Inhale. Exhale. Push it up. Holding it here. 3 more. And down. We're going to do 2 more. Holding it here. And our last one. Push that marble away. Abs tight, glutes tight, feet on the floor, arms relaxed, breathe in. And down we go. You can push yourself up into your child's pose. And stretch it out. Alright, we're going to finish off with our minute plank. So choose your position, whether you want to do it on your elbows or your hands. But let's go into our plank for 1 minute and then we're going to stretch. Right, are we good to go? Right, let's start from being on our hands and knees, or you'll be on your elbows, pushing one foot back and then the other. So let's breathe in, push back and exhale. Right, and hold it here. You want your neck in line with your spine. Right, let's hold our plank for 1 minute. The wrists in line with your shoulders. Try and push those heels right back. We're past halfway now, we're nearly there, on the way down. Seconds to go. We've got 5 seconds. And well done. Bend your knees. Let's push ourselves right back into our child's pose and hold it here. Right, let's come up into our cat stretch. Let's come into our cow stretch, chin out, glutes out. Into our cow. And all the way up. We're on our knees. Right, let's stretch. Forward, interlacing your fingers, shooting your palms forward, opening up your shoulder blades, taking your arms up to the ceiling, and we're going to lean back. Back up to just stretch right up. Bring your arms forward, and let's roll our wrists. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Arms up. Take your right hand over. And lean back if you can. Other side. Can you do both for me? If not, just do one at a time. Lean back. Coming up. Let's bring our arms down. Let's roll our shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's look down at the floor. Let's look up at the ceiling. Let's look behind our right shoulder. If you can, bring one foot forward. We're going to come up into a lunge, so straightening both legs. Bring your back leg forward. And let's take a deep breath in. And breathe it all out. Our last one. Fill your lungs with air. Nice long breath. And breathe it all out. Hands together, feet together, and give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everyone. See you soon. Have a good week, and cheers.